this is what we're doing. We are unboxing and opening up the... There's a hole. That's all right. They'll just make it easier to open. So we're unboxing and reviewing the shoes released by Frederick Chen, or Freddie Chen, I should say. And yeah, I'm really excited. They looked really good in her posts. If I'm worried about something, I'm a little worried that they might be too big. I do think I sized up when I was buying the shoes because I was worried they were going to be too small, but now I'm worried that they're going to be too big. And I'm also worried about, like, obviously they're kind of clunky shoes, right? If you've seen Freddie's posts about it. But will they be like too clunky? We'll have to see. Well, first, at the beginning of the review, let's talk about the importation process. It wasn't too bad. I didn't have to pay extra customs fee, which I don't know why. Usually you do, but I guess not in this case. I think they shipped it, it's a collaboration with the brand Koi. So obviously Freddie doesn't make the shoes herself and ship them out herself. So it's a collab with this shoe company called Koi. And they use FedEx, which is not my favorite. FedEx were like, the address is wrong, the address is wrong. And their address was not wrong. I put in the correct address. And even when I looked at the FedEx website, like the address they had was the correct address. But whatever, I called them up and I was like, hey, figure this out. And they were like, oh, we don't have like a house number. And I'm like, it's right there. What's wrong with you? But I gave them the house number. And then after I did that, everything flowed smoothly. And I got it pretty quick. I was honestly impressed by the speed of this international shipping. So yeah, I am worried they're not going to fit me. And I spent all this money on something that I'm never going to wear. But hey, that's the joy of life, right? Well, I'm figuring out, you're figuring it out. We'll just have to see. I guess I should try to have the box in frame as I unbox it, right? That's the whole point of an unboxing. Let's do this. All right. It's a cute box. It says Frederick Chen and Koi. So that's cute. I guess I should open it so you can see. It's a shoebox. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the print. I think the print's what I'm most excited about. Oh my god, they're so gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them. Okay, thank you for looking. Okay. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're so cute. I think they are gonna be too big though. Fuck. What size did I end up getting? It doesn't say the size anywhere. The problem with shoes is that I feel like I have a really wide front of the foot, so I didn't want to get it too small that it would squeeze my foot, but I think lengthwise it's going to be a little too small. It feels like the material is like sort of this plastic material, but it feels like pretty sturdy packed plastic. And then this part feels like sort of a canvas material. And then of course, the highlight is this little teacup. Ah, that's so fucking cute. Okay, let me put it on. It feels quite high quality. The problem is that they're white, so they're gonna get dirty so easily, but whatever. Here's the other shoe. They each came in a little individual bag. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I like the heel. I think it's a nice heel for us short girlies out there, but like very sturdy, you know? I think this will not be uncomfortable to walk on. But look at that. That's so gorgeous. Obviously, I love the print. I love the little teacup. Look at it. And the flower clasp is also like a cute detail. Let's try to put it on. Like I said, I am afraid it's going to be too big on me. But let's all manifest it fitting perfectly and being so, so comfortable. So, yeah. And like I said, This material, the material on the shoe itself is this like canvas material. So I think it should have a little bit of a give. So hopefully it won't be too tight on the front of my shoe. Okay, yes. Oh my God, yes. It's a little bit. Okay, this is crazy. So this way, it fits decent, right? It's like a little bit on the big side. Like my toes come up to like here, so there's like a little bit left, but it's not too much. Not too bad at all. But if you look at this, this doesn't close. The strap is just like way too short. I do have a high bridge of my shoe, like bridge of my feet, but still, this is crazy. It's like so far from being able to close. You can't even see it, but whatever. Look at that. It like literally, God, it's so hard to show you. Look at that. It literally just reaches the clasp. That's not the best design decision. And I guess I'll have to like punch a hole like at the very edge here so that I can actually wear it. But whatever, for now I'll just wear it without closing. But let's be real, that's more on Koi than it is on Freddie, you know? It's not like Freddie's doing the like sizing fit. Okay, ignore the fact that this outfit makes no sense. But oh my God, look at that. Oh, they're so cute. They honestly fit quite well other than the strap issue. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my God. They are a little bit stiff, you know? They've got that kind of like new shoe feeling where it's kind of digging into the front of my toes, especially, is digging in a little bit. But I think as I wear it, it's gonna like give in a little bit. But look at that. Look at that. But do you see what I mean about the strap? Look, the strap just barely reaches the clasp. Like there's no way I can clasp that. But whatever, I'm not mad about it. I can just make a new hole and I think it will fit. You can see if I like push my foot as far forward as it will go, you can see that there's like a little bit of space back here. Like I can fit a whole finger here. But honestly, I suppose that would be good for like if I want to wear it with socks. But yeah, on both sides, there's a little bit of give here. I think I was in between sizes when I was looking at the measurements and whatever. So if you decide to buy this shoe, you know, keep in mind that you don't really have to size up. Let's see if I can sort of manhandle this closed. Okay. Okay, no. So I was able to get it inside the clasp, as you can see, but I can't pull it far enough to go into a hole. And even this is already like pretty tight on my foot, but I can at least do it with both of them so we can see what it looks like with the strap where it should be. It's crazy to me that the strap is so short. Like, I'm sorry, is everyone else's like, what do you call this part of the foot? Is everyone else's this part of the foot just like crazy flat and mine's the only one that has any sort of height? Like it really is very far from reaching. And it's crazy because the rest of the shoe fits fairly well, if not too big. So it's crazy that just this one part is too small, you know? But whatever, I guess. Ugh, fuck, this is difficult. Okay. I got it. Pull it a little more. It's extra hard to do on this side because I can't really see what I'm doing. Ugh, it's so cute. I'm mad that the strap doesn't fit. And it's not like, okay, oh, I found the size. I got a size 4. A size 4? A size 4 US? I feel like I usually wear a 5 US, so it's a little surprising that this is too big. Oh my god. The strap is so annoying. Okay, you know what? That one's just gonna have to stay unstrapped. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh my god. Look at the little teacup. I'm obsessed with her. Oh my god, look at the way it looks like my little bird tattoo standing on the shoe. Very cute. Very cute. Like I said, they do feel a little bit stiff. Not the most comfortable shoes in the world. But I do think, like, you know, most shoes, if you wear them a little bit, they have a little bit of give. I do wonder when I style these, if I should style them with like white socks. I feel like that'd be cute, right? Like white and heat and knee-high socks. Like I said, ignore the fact that this outfit makes absolutely no sense with these shoes. You know, obviously I would style them differently. But in terms of the shoe, I'm really not mad about it. Except for the strap. I am mad at the strap. I do love the print. I was a little bit scared that, like, the print was gonna be too, like, extra, you know? But I think it does sort of blend in. It doesn't look like, oh, you're trying too hard, you know? It looks quite nice. Truly, my only issue is these small ass straps. Why are these straps so small? Like, that part's crazy to me. Crazy. Because it's not like, if we take a look at it, right? Here's it's strapped on to the like largest setting. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to. I've always been bad at these types of clasps, but okay, here it is at the largest setting. Okay, I guess it does give a good bit of lift. It's assuming that your foot's like this thick, and my foot at that part is actually like this thick. Do you see the difference? Do you see the issue that I'm facing? But like, I'm sorry. Whose foot, like max height is this big? Like that's not range. You know what I mean? Whose foot is this tall at the tallest part of the foot? And the fact that this is like the largest it can be. If I put it on the smallest one, it's like this tall. Which one isn't that big of a difference. Like they should have a bigger range. Two, whose foot is this thick at the thickest part of it? Is this a shoe made for dolls? I understand it's very beautiful, like a shoe made for dolls, but I think it should still fit actual people. But again, this is really more on Koi than it is on Freddie because it's not like, you know, Freddie is a shoe designer. I mean, she is a shoe designer in the sense that she designed the shoe, but I mean, she's not like a shoe manufacturer, you know? She doesn't know the shoe, like how the shoe should be. Okay, so this is just being a little bit nitpicky, but I don't know if you can see this. But there's a little bit like a scuff here. Can you see that scuff? So these are obviously brand new shoes. You saw me taken out of the box, so I don't think they should have a scuff on them already. And I don't think I scuffed them from walking around my bedroom for like 5 seconds. So, but you honestly, other than the new shoe effect and the fact that they're like a little bit stiff, they are very comfortable. Oop. And I do think that as I wear them more, they will give in a little bit. You can see that there's like quite a bit of padding. There's padding here, which is obviously a common spot of pain. Yeah, the bottom isn't that padded, but it doesn't need to be. I love the heel. I love this heel design. I am mad about the strap. Like, that's fucked up. But honestly, I can just make a new hole in it, and I think it should work. It's weird because I thought this part should be able to move around, but it's not. Anyway, that's it for today's live. That's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to review these shoes. See, there's like a little bit of glue visible on the very back here. Do you see that? That's a little bit unideal, but like if you look at the stitching and stuff, it's very neat and well done. So I do think it's still a well done shoes. Just maybe a few like trim finishing issues, but let's be real. Who's looking at your shoes that closely? You know what I mean? So yeah, I got a size 4. Oh, this is a UK 4. So UK 4 is different from US. That was part of what was confusing, that I had to like convert the sizes and everything. But I am happy with the size. As I said, it's a little bit big on the back, but I think if I'd gone for a size smaller, it would have been too tight. So I guess I am happy with this. So yeah, look at that. Overall, I guess if I had to give it like a grade, I would give it like maybe 8 out of 10, because it is very beautiful. It fits all right. I am very mad that the strap doesn't fit me. I was very pleased with like the delivery and everything. It is gorgeous. You can't agree that it's gorgeous. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Final review. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.